Standard 8 Maths Factorization of Algebraic Expressions Part 4. Good morning students. We are going to do the next part of factorization of algebraic expressions. In the last part we have studied the factorization of terms such as which are in the form of a cube plus b cube. Now we are going to learn about the factors of a cube minus b cube. For a cube plus b cube I had solved how we have arrived at this expression. Here I will explain from the textbook. Okay, so a minus, now let us see, we want the factors of a cube minus b cube. For that we need to know the factors of a minus b the whole cube. So the factors of a minus b the whole cube are a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. Now what are we going to do? Now we are going to keep this a cube minus b cube together here. A cube minus b cube we have taken, and we have taken out the 3ab common like we have done in the earlier part. Here also we have taken minus 3ab common. Now from here if we take out minus 3ab, what will remain? A. And from this term if we take 3ab common, we get here b. Now why there is a minus sign? As I told you, when we put a minus sign out of the bracket, the sign inside the bracket will change. So instead of here being plus, we get a minus. Now a cube minus b cube, what we are going to do? We are going to just interchange the sides. That is, whole of this term we have taken to the left hand side, and a minus b the whole cube we take to the right hand side like we did in the earlier part. So now we get a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into bracket a minus b is equal to a minus b the whole cube. Now we will keep this a cube minus b cube here itself, and the remaining part, this part, we will be taking to the other side. So a cube minus b cube is equal to, why? Because we are going to take this to the other side, and first we will write this term whichever it is here. The term which we take to the other side will always come after the term which is already there. Okay, you will not write this minus here in front, you will write it after a minus b the whole cube. Every time remember, whenever you shift any term from right to left or left to right, it will always go behind the term which is already there. So here it is a minus b the whole cube plus, now this minus will become plus when it goes to the other side. So plus 3ab into bracket a minus b. Okay, whatever we had here we have taken to the other side. Now this a minus b whole cube, again we can shift it, divide it into two parts. That is, one part is a minus b and the other part is a minus b the whole square, and plus 3ab into a minus b. Now out of this a minus b we will take out common here, and what is left over here now? A minus b whole cube, whole square plus 3ab. We will now we'll factorize this, or we will expand this a minus b whole square, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square, and this is plus 3ab. So we get here as a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. For a cube plus b cube, what factors we got? We got here a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square, but here we are getting a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So this is the formula which you have to remember. Okay, so earlier for the exercise this 6.2 we studied the formula a cube plus b cube. Now we are going to remember this formula, a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into bracket a square plus ab plus b square. And now depending on this formula we are going to solve the sums in practice set 6.3. Let us write down the formula first. What is the formula which we got? A cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b. Remember, minus, and here also minus, and here now all will be plus. Okay, this is our formula which we have to remember. Now we will do the sum in practice set 6.3. I will do the first sum. It is quite easy, but yet I will solve it and show. It is y cube minus 27. Okay, so a cube minus b cube. Now first we will write this in this form, okay? Remember. Yeah, earlier also sums you can do that. First you will write it in the form of a cube minus b cube. So it will be y cube minus 3 cube. A cube minus b cube. Now what is a here? It is y, and what is b here? It is 3. Now we'll substitute in this formula. We'll write down the formula. A cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Okay, we have written the formula. Now we know what is in place of a, it is y, in place of b it is 3. So we will substitute. So here we will get in a minus b, so it will be y minus 3, and into bracket here a square, that is y square, minus plus ab. What is a? Y multiplied by b is 3, plus b square, b is 3, so 3 square. We have written down these terms in this formula. Y minus 3y, a minus b, y square, that is a square, plus 3y into 3, a into b, plus 3 square. You can write it as 3 into y also, but because we are writing a b, so I have took y first. Okay, while writing now next step, when we write, we are going to write it this way. This will be as it is, y minus 3, and here what we will get, y square will remain as y square. Now here instead of writing y3, we write it as 3. Always a number is written before the alphabet, and this 3 square will be 9. So this is our sum. This was a quite simple sum. Now we'll do a little bit of difficult sum. Let us take the sum number 7 now. Now what is the sum number 7? 64x cube minus 729 y cube. Now always remember, whenever you have given like this numbers, so they are cube of some number. Remember that. So 64 will be a cube of which number, that we have to see. It is 4 4s are 16 and 16 4s are 64. So this is you can find the cube root as we have done in the cube root and indices chapter. For 729 also we will find the cube. How we will do? We have done factorization. I told you maths is always connected. So in cube root and indices, what we did, we found out the cube root. Now using that we have to do this sum. So first we should know what is the cube root of 729. So for that you have to learn the squares and cubes. What is the squares, what are the squares, and what are the cubes. So if you learn the squares and cubes, then it will be easy for us to find out the cube root directly. Now what is 729? What is the cube root of 729? We have to first find out. So 729 is 9 cube and this is 4 cube. If you know the cubes, then it will be very easy for you to arrive at this conclusion. So you should learn all the cubes up to 20 and squares also up to 20. Okay, so this, now first we will write it in the a cube minus b cube form. So this will be 4x cube minus 9y cube, because we have to write it in the a cube. This whole is a and this whole is b. A cube minus b cube. What is a in here? A is 4x and b is 9y. Now let us write the formula. A cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. If you get this correct and you know the formula, then your sum will never go wrong. Now we will substitute in place of a minus b. So it will be 4x minus 9y. Now here bracket what? A square. Now as that is 4 and x, we put this into a smaller bracket also, and therefore we put a bigger bracket here because we cannot put the same brackets. So inside we are going to put this bracket, so outer we are going to put a square bracket. It is known as the square bracket. This is known as a round bracket. Then we get here plus a into b, that is 4x into 9y, and b square, that is 9y. Always remember to put this into bracket and put the square. Don't just write 9y square, so that will be only y square. 9 will not be included. So whenever you have to write the square for such type of expression where there is a variable and a constant, then always put a bracket. Now we will expand. This will remain as it is. Always remember the first bracket remains as it is. Now in the second bracket, first let us put a square bracket only. This will be what? 4x the whole square. So this will be 16x square. We'll put this into bracket. Plus now multiply the numbers. 9 4s are 36xy, and this will be what? 81y square. Now we will again open. Now this sum will come in one more step because we had to do the square of this here. Here we didn't have the square. Directly we could write. Again we will write it as 4x minus 9y. Now we will remove this square bracket. We will just put a round bracket. This will be 16x square plus 36xy plus 81y square. Okay, this is the sum number 6. Now one more sum we'll do which has a numerator and denominator. Okay,